Let's get into some things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be as bad, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. It's gonna be y'all. Fix me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday Eve. Hey. Happy Thursday, you guys. Hope everybody is well. Hope you guys had a good day, or a great day, I should say. I'm not going to say I'm tired. I feel like I've been saying I'm tired for 2 weeks, but baby, I'm tired. Scotty, what up, boo? No, you know what, Scotty? When you called me, I was on the phone. And then when I got off the phone, I was setting up my live. My bad, boo. My bad. Well, I guess I don't know what Scotty was calling me for, but I'm going to just go ahead. I guess I'll jump in there. Let me say hi to the people, and I guess we'll just get started with that. Okay, not Scotty to drop down here to cuss me out, child. Y'all know, nobody fooling with Scotty by nature ass. Nobody's fooling with Scotty ass. Let me say hi to the people. I'm sorry I'm late, y'all, but just as I was getting ready to hit the live button, baby, fucking Diva dropped another video, so I had to listen to it. It was only 11 minutes. So I had to hear what he had to say, okay? So I could bring it to y'all, okay? Katrina, what's up, boo? Hit that like button, she said. Thank you. What's up, Corey? Hey, Xavier, Chuck. Am I wrong for not caring about Funky and Chuck, you've been hanging around Cajun too long. No, you are not wrong for not caring about Funky and Tamar. What you are wrong is for calling Tamar Janice. And for those who do not know who Janice is, Google Janice, Muppets. Chuck. Quake, Rosanda, hey boo. Hey, what's up, Quake? What's up, Brandon? Felicia, what's going on? Y'all see my comparisons was traded. The Cowboys are crying. Good for them. Who that? Okay, who that? Listen, we have 4 more. We only have 4 more slots available in the football league. So if y'all are interested, let me know. I'll put the link on the community wall again. It's too long of a link for me to post in the chat, and I keep forgetting to do a bit.ly. What's up, Miss Cookie? I really gave them my ass kiss after the way they treated Kaepernick. Oh, you talking about the NFL? What's up, Alexis? Hey, Abby, what's going on? Hey, Ronnie. Lock Queen. Oh, Abby, I have to remember to go back and look at that email, what we were talking about yesterday. I was out when I sent you that message. I need to look at it when I'm home because I need to email the people and find out what we need to do and all that good stuff. So remind me, Abby, remind me to email them people. When I get off of here today, I have to send out a couple of emails. So remind me when I got to email the people. Oh, let me put on my other glasses. Hey, Doc Liquor Cam. Hey, Hairpin. I'm about tired of Funky and Tamar. Well, what's going on? I have been endlessly entertained by this Cardi trial. Listen, this Cardi trial has entertained us. Baby, did y'all see that clip where the man asked her? Did y'all see when that attorney asked Cardi about the security guard, the lady that's suing her, talking about some? Well, did you think that she was big? Did you think that she was too big for you? And Cardi was like, I mean, she was bigger than me. And the attorney was gonna say, how do you know that? Cardi said, cause I mean, I can see, bitch, the way I laughed when Cardi did that. I said, you know what? Y'all wrong. Okay. Right. She said she looked like she could secure a building. Like, listen, Cardi was trying to find every way to answer that question without saying, yes, I called that lady fat. Cardi, we know you called that lady fat. Cardi. Everybody in that courtroom know you called that lady fat. And you were trying to find every way to get around saying you called that lady fat. Girl, you called that lady fat. But anyway, let's keep going. Happen said y'all better get them likes up. It's 129 of y'all in here. Get them likes up, please, and thank you. Oh, remind me. I want to finish saying hi, and then we're gonna get Scotty dropped down. He dropped down to say hi. He dropped down to fuss. But hey, boo. Hey, Yana, Naisha, what's going on? Sharice, hey, my love. Zara, hey, hey, hey. Cruiser, what's up, sugars? New Jones, crazy homebody girl. Hey, Nay, what's up, boo? How's... You just called me too? Well, y'all know my phone is on silent. Now, don't do that. El Teddy, you did not call me. You just trying to drop down and be messy. Because there's no missed call on my phone from you, sir. Anyway, moving right along. What's up, Miss Bay Thing? Hey, Brittany. Tarshell, what's rock chick? I'll get the tea on what he said from you. Waiting. We're going to get there in a minute, child. I keep stopping. Damn, well, I'm glad I didn't call like I was going to. You can call. Hey, Majani. At this point, it's just too much. Every dog has his day. This is Funky's day. What's up, Mimi? Get your saint ass out. Oh, the Saints. Oh, y'all fussing about football, child. All right. Now I want another Muppet movie. I'm not doing this with y'all in this chat. What's up, Cheryl? Hey, Taurus. Delisa Dismute. Hey, Delisa Dismute. I know some Dismukes. I wonder if you're related to the Dismukes I know. Not Cardi is a fool, baby. Cardi had me dying. When I tell you that was just some good watching. That was some good watching. Not people calling him the Temu lawyer. Baby, Cardi is killing me with the new wig every day. Like, she is trolling y'all with them. Y'all talked about her wig on that first day. So she been trolling y'all ever since. Tracy said the bar is open. When she says we have a sex on the beach, brown sugar, whiskey, sour, a tequila sunrise, and for the non-drinkers, we have a blackberry lime mojito. Okay, mojito. What's up? The guard, I mean, she's heavy. I mean, she looked like she could guard a building. She looked like she could guard a building. That's what Cardi said. Cardi said, I mean, she looked like she could guard a building. Baby, that's going to be my thing. Oh, God. You just called me a second. Why did you call me a second time when you know I was live? El Teddy, I'm not even lying to you. If you're calling me, it's not coming on my phone. I mean, I'm not going to show you my call log because I don't want people to see my business. But I promise you, you have not called me. Well, it hasn't come through on my phone. I don't have a caller. Now, Scotty's right there at the top. The last person that called me was Scotty. You see right there, Scotty? That's the last person that called me. Anyway, what's up, Cross Country Cruiser? I do not have you blocked. Boy, bye. Jay, we just watched that video. Well, I watched it before I went live. Oh, did he watch? Oh, you saying he just posted another one? Oh, Cruiser said, I finally bought the Rivera Strawberry Lemonade Ciroc. Hey, El Sid, what's up, boo? He said you blocked him. I did not block him. She's a very pretty lady. I was trying to zoom in her face to see the scar. I guess that $17,000 for micro needling help, girl. El Teddy is not blocked. Come on, stop playing with me. And he know he not blocked. Big head, so he just El Teddy just like to drop down in the chat and be a brat. That's all that is. Y'all know he like to be a brat.
Am I blocked? I just want to know, am I blocked? Hello?
You know you're not blocked, boy.
Because I done called you twice.
I didn't see a call on my line.
Oh, I don't believe you. You ain't answer Scotty. You ain't answer me. You probably ain't answering Abby. You ain't answering nobody. Nobody.
First of all, I saw Scotty's call. I was just on the phone when he called. Okay? So, Scotty call went through. I think you didn't call me. You called somebody else in your phone by my name.
I will screenshot my call log and send it to
you. Moving.
Hello?
Yes. Now I'm going to get back to my show. I just had to let the people know that I don't have you blocked.
You can still call me if I'm blocked, you know.
You're not blocked, nigga. He just like to be a brat. You see, he in the car. He's driving. Why he bothering us? Anyway. Thank you, y'all. Y'all said dropping out the clouds and say 1, stop bullying Scotty. 2, unblocked El Teddy. # justice for El Teddy. Back in the clouds. First of all, y'all already know that boy ain't blocked. Y'all already know that boy ain't blocked. Anyway, moving right along. There y'all go. Justice for El Teddy. Moving right along. So, thank you for the super chat again. Thank you, boo. So now that I done said hi to the people, and y'all done got El Teddy all, acting a fool, child. You turned 51 yesterday. Oh, y'all know what to do. Happy birthday to you. Y'all better drop that birthday in the chat. Hey, happy birthday, boo. Not El Teddy talking about some justice for El Teddy. I'm not doing this with y'all. Look at Abby. Abby said, now this is what I have to put up when we're together. Abby does. Listen, I'm going to be honest. Abby is in the middle. If y'all are going on a cruise, just get ready. Because Abby usually is in the middle. Like Moni. Moni in the middle. Where's she at? In the middle. That's usually where Abby is. Okay. All right, let's get into it. So since Scotty dropped down in the chat and he called me, and I'm sure he called me for probably 1 or 2 things, but one thing I'm sure he called me about was, as you guys are probably aware, the whether you like it or not group chat blew up this afternoon. Okay, the whether you like it or not group chat blew up this afternoon because that Potomac trailer done dropped. Now, I saw yesterday that they said that the trailer for Potomac was going to drop today, but I didn't believe it because I was like, aren't they still filming? Aren't they still filming? So I was like, I didn't think that the trailer was going to drop, but it did. And y'all know Bravo don't play about their copyright strike, so I'm not playing with Bravo, even with the audio. I just don't do too much playing around with Bravo when it comes to that. But let's just talk a little bit about what we saw in that trailer. The trailer was good. A trailer's supposed to be good, but it's not always good. So we're going to give kudos that the trailer was good. Okay? First of all, for all of y'all that can't stand Giselle, just get ready to be mad now. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. For all y'all that hate Giselle, just get ready to be mad now. And why do I say, really be, why are you saying that? Because the whole trailer had Giselle narrating the trailer, which tells you who they consider to be the star of the show. That doesn't mean she's going to have the best storyline. Giselle never has the best storyline. That doesn't mean that she's going to be in charge of the girls. Giselle don't want to be in charge of the girls. Okay? But the fact that Giselle was narrating the trailer, that tells you who Bravo feels is the star. Okay? Now, she is not dating Mauricio, child. He just made a cameo. If y'all believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell y'all. Okay? Number 2. I think we're going to see Karen. Y'all, I think we are going to see Karen Huger. Because, again, I pay attention. Y'all know I pay attention to what's not being said. You wrote the whole trailer was Giselle writing a letter to Karen. Do I think that we're going to get a lot from Karen? Absolutely not. We're not going to get a storyline. We're not going to get a lot. But I would bet good money right now. When I say good money, I mean more than $20. To me, $20 is good money. So I would bet $50 that we're going to see we're going to see Karen Huger before the end of the reunion. I'm going to say reunion because maybe they don't, but I think we're going to get Karen. At the very least, I think we're going to get a conversation between Karen and Giselle. She may not do a group scene. But I think you notice I'm even saying Karen. I'm not even saying Karen. I am saying Karen. Y'all, I think because it doesn't make sense to me that they would make her a major part of the trailer, and they have no intention of her being on this season. I think we're going to see her. Again, I ain't saying that we're going to get a storyline. I'm not saying that she's going to film multiple episodes, but I absolutely think the finale is going to be, I absolutely believe that we're going to see Karen in probably the last episode, maybe her being filmed coming out of jail, maybe Giselle being there, something. Because I just can't imagine that they would invoke her name that way and we're not going to see her. I mean, I could be putting too much in it. I could be thinking too deep and too hard, but I just don't see them putting Karen's name in it like that, and we're not going to see Karen. Here's what I do know from what I was told. On Karen's birthday, they filmed a whole birthday party for Karen in her absence. So again, Karen is a part. She was brought up throughout this season. They had a whole, from my understanding, now whether they choose to keep it in or not, but they filmed, the people that are still cool with Karen, filmed a whole birthday party for Karen. Like they got together for lunch. Oh, today's Karen's birthday. And they got together for lunch, to, celebrate Karen's birthday. I'm telling y'all what I know. Now, again, whether that makes the cut, I can't tell you it's going to make the cut, but I know that they filmed it. A welcome home cookout, I could see it. Yeah, I just think we're going to see her now. Of course, they're not going to put her in the trailer. We might see her in the mid-trailer, and the reason why I say we might see her in the mid-trailer is because once Karen gets out, there's going to be footage all over the place of her coming out of jail. Somebody going to get a picture. But anyway, so that's my prediction. Some other things that we saw that Stacey admitted that she lied about something in New York. Now, according to what I was told, Stacey was iced out this season. Like all of whatever they was going to give Mia, baby, they gave it to Stacey. Giselle claims she got proof that Stacey lied about TJ. TJ never dropped his receipts, but I feel like maybe he gave those receipts to Giselle. But Giselle claims she has proof that Stacey lied, and it does look like that Stacey is admitting to lying about something. Okay, now y'all know it's the trailer. Y'all know it's the trailer, so they're gonna do it up. We saw where Stacey started her own cannabis company competing with Happy Eddie, so I'm sure that's where the conflict is gonna come in between her and Wendy. And then we saw Monique. And baby, for Monique to be a friend of the show, she got a major storyline going on. Allegedly, Stacey was flirting with Chris. Now, let me say this. I don't know Chris personally, but I know people that know Chris. Baby, Chris don't want no parts of, like, he is so over it, right? Chris has lost all this weight. Chris is in church. Chris is living his best life. And I don't know Chris. I can't get him on the phone, but I am pretty certain that he's not happy about his name being a storyline. I don't know him, so I can't say beyond a shadow of a doubt. But I feel like he's not happy about his name being invoked as a storyline. Don't do that, Taurus. There's a whole lot of people that want Chris. Hell, I used to want Chris Samuels. I love me some Chris Samuels. Shit. I was a Chris Samuels fan when he played for Alabama before he married Monique. And I love me some Chris Samuels, but even when he was still big and chunky. And Abby will tell you, I don't even like I'm not even attracted to big guys, but Chris Samuels, shit. And that's before he was rich. Right, but you said don't nobody. That's cool. You don't want them, and that's cool. But there's plenty of people that want Chris. And especially now, baby, now he done lost all that weight. Shit. It's a whole lot of people down to the DM of the V that be in Chris face. I can tell you what I know. Halfpin said, I'm married, but if I wasn't, okay. And that's cool too. Like I said, I'm not normally attracted to big guys, but I've always it's something about him. I remember because I'm an Alabama fan, so I remember when he played for Alabama. Something about him for me always. I remember when he married Monique. I know people who were invited to their wedding. I said, "Who this hoe marrying my man? Who this hoe marrying my man?" But anyway. El Teddy tell myself I can confirm she loves. I do. I always have. But anyway, so the other thing, we have two new ladies that are on the scene. I haven't really done my research. I haven't really figured out anything yet. I haven't done my research. So when we get more information, we'll talk about it. I do believe that the Whether You Like It or Not panel is going to do a panel. We're going to do a preview. We're going to talk about the trailer. So y'all know JoJo does a great job with production. I'm sure he will have full information by then. Hey, Powerful, what's up, boo? Hey, JB, what's up, baby? So not Chris can turn me every which way, but what? Look at Uncle Jay. My. So I don't really know a whole lot about these new ladies, but we're going to figure it out. But I was shocked. So we know that Salt Lake City is coming back at the end of September. Salt Lake City is coming back like a month from now. I think September the 25th. And then Potomac is airing 2 weeks after that. Potomac is coming back October the 5th. So literally 2 weeks later. So y'all, Miami, we know Miami is wrapping up because they've already filmed the reunion. So we know Miami is wrapping up. I'm not sure where OC is because I don't watch the OC and I don't review the OC. So I'm not sure where the OC is. Who watches the OC? Are they close? Are they halfway done? So Salt Lake City will probably overlap with Miami. And we know Potomac gets Sunday night. No, I mean, that's Sunday night has been Potomac's spot for a minute. So September the 16th. Oh, wow. Okay, so September the 16th is Salt Lake City. So they're more like 2 weeks from now, give or take a few days. Yeah, OC is airing now, but like how y'all's panel heads is watching the Houston show. Good. It's a good show. I tried to do the OC. I can't do the OC. I did one season, and y'all told me I picked the wrong season. But hell, how was I supposed to know I picked the wrong season? But I was not. It didn't make me want to come back. I can tell you what season I was. I didn't start reviewing Beyond the Gates, correct? I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna tell you the season I reviewed. It was the last season that Kelly Dodd was on before her ass got fired. That was the last season that I reviewed. And it just didn't do nothing for me. It had that lady on there that was real rich, but she was kind of funny. Like, what is up with them finding these really, really rich people, but they're weird? I don't remember that lady's name, but remember she was really, really rich, but then come to find out like her husband, I don't know. She had some shit with her. I don't remember, child. That was a couple of years ago. I know one of the New Potomac ladies, Angel. We went to high school together. Oh, y'all went to school together. Can you get in touch with her? You think she'll give us an interview? You think maybe she'll give us an interview? I would love to interview her. Okay. And listen, if you got any tea, you can slide it in my inbox. Yes, her name was Elizabeth. Yeah, I think it was the COVID season, because that was when Kelly Dodd was wearing the make Housewives great again. And remember, that's when she flew to New York and she was like, I don't know what the big deal is. COVID isn't a big deal. Remember, she flew to New York while they were filming and she was on the plane by her damn self. That's before she married her husband and they were still dating and he was living in New York. And she flew to New York and the plane was empty. And she was like, oh my gosh, I don't understand why everybody's so scared. It's not a big deal. It's not even real. Or I'm not going to say she didn't say it was real, but she was like, it's not a big deal. See, everybody keeps saying I picked the wrong season, but it didn't make me want to come back. Oh, I don't keep in touch with her. Oh, okay. But being on this show makes sense. Ooh, do tell. What you mean by that? Girl, slide it in my inbox. Tell me. And tell me what school it was. I won't tell nobody. I'm just curious. Is she from this area? Let me ask you that. And you can leave it at that. I just want to know, is she from this area? Is Angel from the DC area? You said you went to school with her. Let me know. What season was she on Orange County? What season was that? From Baltimore. Okay. I keep telling y'all, they're gonna be hard pressed to find somebody that's really from DC. Went to private school in Baltimore. Okay. All right. Thanks, boo. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. So that's probably why Scotty was calling me, to see what time will work for all of us, because we're trying to get it together now. So be on the lookout for that, for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Sometime probably within the next 2 weeks. I know that the Whether You Like It or Not Miami panel has fallen off, y'all. I know we did y'all dirty. We did y'all dirty with Miami, but listen, it was the summertime and people just had shit to do, okay? And the problem was, Miami came on late, so we had to give people time to watch it and then get home from work. Like y'all, he had to watch it. It came on at 10 o'clock, so he was already asleep or halfway asleep. You know what I'm saying? Well, 9 o'clock. So then he had to get home, watch the episode, and be ready to do the panel by Thursday. I was just traveling a lot. Y'all know I just wasn't here this summer. Okay, I was in and out and in and out. So it was just hard. Doing a panel during the summer was very hard, you guys. So I'm just going to extend our apologies from the panel, that it was just really, really hard. But we are not going to abandon y'all. Right. And then they switched the night up on us, which made it even harder, because now the episode doesn't even come on until Thursday, which pushes into people's weekends. So we're not going to abandon y'all. We're going to get it together. We are going to get it together. And when we get it together, what we may just have to do is just do a panel conversation on the last 3 episodes and then take it from there. Because y'all know when we try to do 2 episodes, we be there for 2 hours. So trying to do 3 episodes at one time, we may just have to do talk about the big storylines and just do a panel discussion and then move it forward. It's not boring, Abby. Shoot, the Real Housewives of Miami, I don't think it's boring. Baby, that's one of y'all be sleeping on Miami. Miami is one of the better ones. But anyway, so then so be on the lookout for the Whether You Like It or Not panel to do their reaction to the trailer. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for Miami. And we are going to do Houston, Heart and Hustle Houston. I think we're going to stick to Monday night with that. So this Monday will be on T's channel. So y'all be on the lookout for that. As far as Corey asked me, did I stop doing Beyond the Gates? I did not stop doing Beyond the Gates, but just like I said, I just got behind with everything. Last weekend I couldn't do it with JB because I was out. I had a lot going on this weekend, and then the weekend before that was that the weekend I was out of town? Was that Markel's wedding? So it was last weekend, and then the weekend before that. Was that? It might have been Markel's weekend. But anyway, we just got behind. JB was out of town. I was out of town. But we're gonna do it this weekend, and we'll get caught up. We're gonna I'm speaking for JB. I think he's free this weekend. I ain't talked to him. I think he is though. But I know I'm available this weekend to do it. So we're gonna get caught up this weekend. Okay, so that's what it was. So I mean, 2 weekends in a row. So that's what but I did not stop doing Beyond the Gates. And I'm actually behind right now. Y'all saying free Chelsea. I know what's going on because of course I've seen it on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. But I'm probably 3 or 4 episodes behind. So I got to get caught up before Saturday. Yeah, I was in Dallas and you were in New Orleans. And then last weekend, y'all know I went to the Kempire show on Friday, and then Saturday I went to Lonnie B's show. I still got to post some pictures on Instagram, child. I'm gonna post them tonight. I'm gonna try. And then Saturday during the day, I had to get my car. I had to get my car service, and I just had to do, run some errands and get ready for school, that kind of thing. So, okay. Also, I have to get caught up on Salt Lake City, so I'll be ready because I never finished watching last season, honey. Lonnie B, it was a play. It was really good. It really was good. Okay, so me and JB gonna get our lives together. Okay, so listen, I didn't spend a whole lot of time talking about all of this. Also, allegedly down to the Real Housewives of New Jersey, baby, they getting ready to get started. But word on the curb is Teresa is not coming back. I'm going to say that for the people in the back. Word on the curb is Teresa Giudice is not coming back. Melissa's coming back. Margaret, Dolores. But allegedly, and I heard they're testing for some other people, but allegedly Teresa Giudice is not coming back. Now, I don't know that to be a fact, but that's what they're saying. That is the word on the curb. So we getting ready for that. Okay. All right, let's get into the rest of these. Pinky Cole posted a cryptic TikTok-y video down to her Instagram with her eating a salad, looking unbothered, with the caption, all these blogs, I'm paraphrasing because I ain't have it memorized, but all these blogs contacted me about something that don't have nothing to do with me. So I'm wondering if this back rent and all of these bills that somebody is suing her for might be part of before she restructured, and maybe those bills were supposed to have been taken care of or something like that. But she talking like that back rent that them people say she owe. That's the video she posted. Like it don't have nothing to do with her. It ain't her business. Now we know she just got finished restructuring. So I'm wondering if all of those bills were a part of that restructuring and they should have been resolved or dealt with or paid or whatever. I don't know. Anyway. Cruiser, you said they need to bring in DJ Envy wife. Baby, DJ Envy wife better worry about getting indicted. How about that? How about DJ Envy wife don't need to do nothing until DJ Envy resolves all of his legal situations. The last thing we need is another housewife in handcuffs. Okay, she need to make sure that she resolve all of her shit. We don't need no more housewives in handcuffs. Okay, we got enough. We got enough. Okay. We got a felon on New Jersey. We got a felon over to Salt Lake City. Okay. We had what's her name? Marlo down to Atlanta. I don't think she got convicted of a felony, but she got charged with one. Okay. We got Kern. She about to just get out of jail. We don't need no more housewives in sterling silver. That's right, DB. We don't need no more housewives and bracelets. So DJ Envy and his wife. Now, I didn't say he guilty. I didn't say she guilty. I said they just need to worry and make sure they get all their legal stuff together before she come down here to the Housewives franchise. That's what I said. So don't nobody go back and tell DJ Envy I said he going to jail. I don't know nothing about that man going to jail. What I do know is until he get all his legal ducks in a row, he need to sit over there. That's all I know. Okay? Not the housewives should come out with a bracelet line. Who y'all are wrong? Okay, now that's what's going on with that. Okay. Cruiser. Oh, I just called for Cruiser. That's who I was looking for. Cruiser, are you still here? She be coming in and out. I don't know if she's still in the clouds or not. Now, not too much, DB. Not too much on the Grand Dame. Not too much. Don't make me pull out the candle. Look, y'all said in the chat earlier today, y'all was like, we was talking about Kern, and y'all gonna say in the chat, not too much, or a certain somebody gonna light her candle. I am. Don't make me go down to her website and order me a new one. I might need to order me a new one. They probably on clearance. I could probably get a 2-for-1. Y'all think, is her website still up? Hold on, let me see. What's it called? La Dame. Let me see if I can find La Dame. Let me see if the website is still up. Let me see here. La Dame. Candle. Let me see here. I'm gonna buy. I should have bought one a couple of months ago so I could put something on her commissary. All right, Karen Huger. Okay. The LLC. Let me see if it's on her website. Let me see. Okay, this website is very basic. Karen. Nope, her website don't work no more. Okay, so let me go over here. The website don't. The website not working. Okay, let's go down here to Bloomingdale's. Let's see if I can still buy it at Bloomingdale's. Okay, hold on. I can still get it from Bloomingdale's. It's still available. Look. I think I'm gonna order me one today. I'm ordering me a candle today. Oh damn. Okay, I lied. I can't order it. It says, sorry, this item is currently unavailable. See, it says, sorry, this item is currently unavailable. Damn, I was gonna buy a candle. Damn. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Shut up, DB. DB said, come on, really be. She only ordered 120 candles. Made 120. Okay, let me see if it's on Amazon. La Dame. Even though I know that don't go to her. that go to whoever the seller is on Amazon. But let me see if I can find it. It was, let me see. There you go. Look, there he go. Huger, Hug. Okay, Huger. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh no, I don't. Hold on, Ladom candle. What? I can't find it. It's not on Amazon either. Nope, it's not on Amazon either, y'all. I guess it's all gone. It's all gone. But that's okay. Because a setback is just a setup for a comeback. That's all it is. Karen gonna relaunch. That's gonna be her storyline next season. She don't have much of a storyline this season. That's gonna be her storyline next season. She gonna relaunch. She gonna have a new scent. Penitentiary Blue. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Karen, I'm sorry. Karen, I am sorry. I could not help myself. I could not help myself. But she gonna relaunch, and I'm gonna buy it. Soon as she relaunch, I'm gonna be the first one. Boom, right there, Karen. Right there to give me a new candle, girl. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep burning the candle I have. You know why? Because I can't get to it right now. It's like it's because I ain't used it in a long time, so it's back up there. But because it's that 4 wick, it's not. I got plenty. I got plenty. So when we do the reaction to the trailer, I'm burning my candle. Now let me see what y'all done said. Y'all done dropped down here. Thank you for the super chat, boo. Y'all done dropped down here. Let me see what she said. He said she gonna light it and have her house smelling like white diamond and Tussie deodorant. You're a hater. I had the perfume too. I used it all. That's the perfume I have to wear. That's the perfume I will wear. I will wear that to work. I wear. This is not gonna sound nice because y'all know I love Kern, so this is not gonna come out right. But it's the truth. I wear my less expensive perfume to work. I don't wear the good stuff to work. I wear the everyday perfume to work, and that used to be one of my that I yeah. Mm-hmm. Or a perfume that I'm kind of over it. So I wear that to work. Like right now, like I bought some Dior when I was in France. I bought some Miss Dior, but I don't like it. So it sat on my dresser for a long time because I really didn't like it. I didn't like it on me. Let me say that. So now I just wear it to work. So I wear my Miss Dior. That's right now. That's pretty that. And then I have some other perfume like that I used to love from Avon. I used to like the Haku. I wear my Haku to work. I love Haku. And it's just not as expensive. So, you know what I mean? It's just not expensive. Which version of Miss Dior? You know, I have to go look, Miss Bake, because off the top of my head, I don't remember. Oh, it's on Macari? Oh, I might have to go over there and order it. Mm-hmm. Not lights out limit. Y'all cutting up in this chat. Move right along. Don't do that. Don't do her like that. Don't do her like that. Now, I keep calling for Cruiser. She must not be here because she ain't dropped down. I done called her name 3 times. But I'm going to go on and tell y'all the story anyway. Earlier this week, over the weekend, actually. Let me tell her I'm talking about her. I'm about to send her a message. She's going to drop down in a second. I'm going to tell her, I said, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you in my life. Okay. So we was talking on Saturday, right? And Cruiser was like, yeah, I'm on my way to the liquor store right now to go get me some of this Not Concubine Jefferson. Y'all are cutting Not her new scent is gonna be Concubine Jefferson. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all. So Cruiser was like, I'm on my way to the liquor store right now to go get me some Jack Daniel's Blackberry. I said, what? I said, I never heard of the Jack Daniel's Blackberry. I said, what? So she went to the liquor store and they didn't have it. I said, well, I have never, I need to, what? So, baby, now every time I open up my TikTok, the ad for tenants for Jack Daniel's Blackberry pops up. Look. Oh, let me get the cookies. Damn it. I just want the picture. I just want the picture. This is a new product. Okay, this is a new product. I don't know where we're going to find it, but we're going to find it this week. Oh, wait a minute. This is at Corridor Liquor in Laurel, Maryland. Now, that's where Total Wine, it's at, if you live in the DC area, it's at Total Wine in Laurel. So that's where I'm going. I'm going to get up Saturday morning. I'm going to drive over to the Trader Joe's because I still ain't made it down to the Trader Joe's. I'm going to go because I went past the Trader Joe's on Saturday. The parking lot was full and I didn't feel like it. So I didn't get out the car. I am going to go find this on Saturday and we're going to do a taste test. And it says it's a top seller item. I bet it is because it's new. So we're going to go find this. We're going to find us some Tennessee Blackberry, some Jack Daniel's Blackberry. I'm going to see how I like it. By the way, I'm loving my finishing sauce. Thanks for putting me down. I got to try the sugars now. Oh, you know what? I haven't used any. I ordered them, but I haven't used them yet. You talking about the McCormick seasonings? I have to try it. I haven't used any of them yet. But I'm going to be cooking next week, so. I got to get the Krispy Kreme. Total Wine is coming to DC Friendship Heights. Child. Good luck. Good for y'all. I ain't driving all the way to no Friendship Heights, but good for y'all that's on that side of town, though. Friendship Heights is, child, I'll get the Laurel at home before I get to Friendship Heights, honey. But yeah, for the people that live in that area, that's good. That's a good lookout. Good looking. Google says Kroger has a child. We ain't got no Krogers up here. We don't sell liquor in our grocery stores in Maryland and in DC. In Virginia, they do. Yeah, in Virginia, they sell liquor in the grocery stores, but not up here. We got to go to the liquor store. But I'm going Saturday morning after I get done doing Beyond the Gates. After me and JB get finished with Beyond the Gates, that's going to be my mission. First thing, Saturday morning, I'm going to go find this Jack Daniel's. And it's just in time for football season 2. You going to Total Wine and Laurel? Cheryl, when you going? When you gonna go, Cheryl? Yeah, I'm going Saturday. And like I said, that is just in time for football season, honey. Just in time. Don't forget, we only have 4 more slots left for the football league. If you are interested in joining the football league, you going Saturday too? All right, girl, slide in my inbox and let me know what time you heading up there. I'm going to leave. Like I said, I'm going to leave as soon as I get done with Beyond the Gates. I'm gonna drive on up to Laurel and check it out. Get me some. Sure am. And I might slide down the street to Cakes Plus and get me a cupcake or 2. I might do that too. We have lots of Total Wines here in Indiana, and we sell liquor in all our stores, including holidays. All right, girl, slide in my inbox. I don't know what time you had nothing. Oh, yeah, Ali Sadiq called it the K. Rogers. The earlier, the better. Yeah, you probably get out earlier. It's going to depend on what time me and JB Yeah, that BW Parkway. But you know what? At this point, Cheryl, it don't matter what time you leave. BW Parkway always is always congested. And from my house, I really don't have to get on BW Parkway. And to be perfectly honest with you, I might take the back road. I can from my house, I can just go straight down. I'm telling y'all all my business. Cheryl know what I'm talking about though. From my house, I can just go the back way. Look at that. Boy, I tell you, cuz be coming through in the clutch. Okay. My cuz was like, let me know what you need. Let me respond now because y'all know my ADHD. I be don't forget. All right. The JD honey. The honey is good. The honey is good. Really be how about Big Brother? Um I don't think I have an opinion about Big Brother right now. I'm gonna wait till tonight's episode, but I'll probably talk about it at some point this weekend. But I don't think I have an opinion right now. I think because I just don't care who's going home this week. It'll probably be Kelly though. Kelly has lied on production. She's got caught lying on production. Kelly's become problematic, so it's probably gonna be Kelly tonight. Yeah. I'd be surprised if it's not Kelly. If you add that if you try to drink it straight, it may be too sweet for for liquor drinkers. But if you mix the Jack Daniel's honey, mix it with some apple juice. Or in the wintertime, warm that Jack Daniel's honey up, add it to a little tea. Or add it to some apple juice and then warm it up. I want Catherine to win the blockbuster and send Ava out. Then I want Catherine to win HOH and put up Rachel and Ashley and Vince. Oh, okay. Blackberry with lemonade. Y'all know I'm not a big lemonade person. Also, Jack Daniel's sells this, it's called Winterfest, and it's really just spiked apple cider. It's so good. But it's just spiked apple cider. Yeah, Kelly can go for me. Yeah, lemonade is probably good with Jack Daniel's honey too. I'm just not a lemonade person, but lemonade is probably really good with that. Or white grape juice. Ooh. Okay, white grape juice. Yeah, I love the Winterfest too. I always drink it warm. Yeah. The Winterfest, I always drink it warm. It is so good. But you better listen. If y'all go to the liquor store anytime between now and Thanksgiving, if y'all see the Winterfest, buy it because it will sell out. And because it's seasonal, they very seldom are they going to restock. So I remember one year I asked everybody in my family, I was like, if y'all see the Winterfest, please buy it because I couldn't find it. It was sold out everywhere I went. I ended up with like 3 bottles of it because everybody saw it but me. Everybody found it but me. I think my mama bought me a bottle. My aunt bought me a bottle. My cousin bought me a bottle. I ended up with like 3 bottles. I was like, well, damn. I didn't know everybody was going to find it but me. But yeah, so yeah, matter of fact, when I go out here on Saturday, I'm going to look for it. Because if you see it, you better get it. It comes in a white bottle. It says Winterfest. Have you watched Fit for TV on Netflix, The Biggest? No, you know what? I haven't watched it because I never watched The Biggest Loser. So I'm not interested because I never watched the show. So no. Tracy, I wonder why your family buys you liquor. Let me think. Why would Tracy's family buy her liquor? Hmm. Hmm. Why would Tracy's family? So listen, all right, let's get into the rest of this. So the rest of the Cardi B trial was, listen, if you want a good time, just go watch Cardi B's testimony. It was a good time. Okay. Cardi B on the stand is the Cardi B that you see. Like, she was Cardi. When the lawyer asked her dumb questions, she gave him dumb answers. Okay. And the lawyer did ask her a lot of dumbass questions. Um, but what was funny was when the receptionist and the doctor testified. Y'all go listen to the receptionist and the doctor too, because their testimony was funny as well. Because baby, when the plaintiff's attorney asked that receptionist and said, "Well, didn't isn't it true that she called you after the incident because she said she was going to sue Cardi B and wanted to know if you were interested in suing Cardi B?" And the receptionist was like, "Yeah, she called me, but that surprised me." And see, this is why you shouldn't ask questions that you don't know the answer to. Because he was like, "Why would that surprise you?" And she was like, "Because my recollection of what happened wouldn't have helped her in the lawsuit." Bitch, I said. See, that's why you don't be asking people questions you don't know the answer to. She said, because my recollection of what happened wouldn't have helped her in a lawsuit. Then the doctor testified because the security guard was trying to say that Cardi got her fired. The doctor testified and was like, "No, I got her fired." He said, "I was upset at the behavior that I saw, and I went to building management first thing Monday morning. I got her fired. That was me. It wasn't Cardi." And then he asked Cardi, what did he ask Cardi? Shit, what did he ask her? He asked Cardi about something about, why were you upset? She was like, "Because I was pregnant." "What you mean, why was I upset?" And he said, "But I mean, that didn't mean that you were disabled." He was like, she said, "When you pregnant?" "Yes, you are." She was like, "You want me to give you the list of things I can't do when I'm pregnant?" I said, "You know what, Cardi? What state is this?" It was in LA. It's on Law and Crime. It's on Pam. Pam did it on her channel too. Ooh, hold on. Wait a minute. Somebody just slid some tea in my inbox. Give me a second. Hold, please. Hold, please. Ooh, okay. So my little birdie just slid in my inbox. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask her if I can say it first. Sometimes I gotta let me make sure I can say it. My bad. Y'all should have asked that before I told y'all I had some tea. My bad. But while y'all are doing that, let me show y'all something. While I'm waiting for the person to respond.
Rely on Miss Ellis's own statements in forming a diagnosis or lack of diagnosis as to Miss Ellis. Well, as a patient care setting, you typically rely only on what the patient tells you and accept at face value. The person says for help. In a legal context.
I'm gonna show y'all something. Zar, that's what we about to talk about. I'm gonna show y'all this video. Let me pop it off. This is Cardi coming out of court yesterday. I'm gonna let y'all play that one. I'm gonna play that for y'all one more time. This is Cardi coming out of court yesterday. Abby, you a mama. Okay. I ain't even had to say nothing. Look at y'all in the chat. Abby says she's absolutely pregnant. You know what gave it away for me? It's not even the walk. It's not. Let me show y'all what gave it away for me. What gave it away for me is the way that suit is made. Why doesn't she have it on her waist? Why aren't the pants at the waist? Why is it over her belly like that? That's what did it for me. It's the way that suit is made is what did that for me. And I'm no expert, you know what I mean? I ain't no expert in maternity wear and all of that, but that's the way that looks to me. I don't think it's Offset's baby. Right. Abby said, I'm mad at how security holding her purse. Majani said, big pregnant, like my back hurt pregnant. Is this the baby that Offset is questioning? Oh, well, it would make sense if he's questioning the paternity of this one. But, yeah, I think it's Stefan's. Or maybe it's somebody else, honey. But, yeah, in my opinion, when I saw that video yesterday, I said, oh, she pregnant. She's pregnant. We're moving right along. Okay. We got sidetracked, y'all. Let's go. Well, we don't have a lot more to talk about. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. We talked about that. And we talked about that. Okay, let's get into a couple of these other things. Because y'all know we're going to get into Tamar and Funky. Y'all know we're going to talk about Tamar and Funky, honey. But let's get into a few other things. I know some of y'all don't care about it. Y'all are over it and y'all don't care. So earlier today, as I was on my way to work, it seems as though some of those interrogation tapes from Young Thug dropped down to the intranets. Okay. And allegedly, it seems like people feel as though in those tapes, he came out looking like he snitched. So let me read y'all a little bit from this article. It says, in the unverified leaked audio, a man who appears to be Young Thug is asked about a series of reported crimes and his associates or former associates were allegedly involved in. During the nearly 2-hour clip, he name drops multiple people, including Pee Wee Roscoe, who was accused of shooting at Lil Wayne's tour bus in 2015. Oh. The leaked audio, although the audio is reportedly 2 years old, Thug says in the clip that he doesn't know who shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus. They said Roscoe, but I don't want to block out y'all's case by saying Roscoe ain't do that, he said at one point. The leaked audio is especially jarring for fans of Thug, considering he has been shy about accusing people of being rats or snitching in the past. He has casually taken shots at several people, including Kid Cudi and Gunna, who has faced heavy scrutiny at accepting an Alford plea. Other hip-hop artists have also aligned themselves with Thug, including Lil Baby and Southside, who recently said they'll never work with Gunna out of respect for Young Thug. What y'all think? Y'all think Young Thug out here snitching? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me read something, y'all. Meanwhile, Thug is expected to recover some of the items seized in his racketeering case after a Fulton County judge dismissed a civil forfeiture tied to the RICO trial. The ruling means that rapper could get back $150,000 in cash, multiple luxury items, including a Corvette, a Porsche 911, a Lamborghini, several Mercedes-Benz vehicles, along with guns and jewelry. I'm sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Didn't he still plead to? Did he plead to a felony? Because don't he have like 500 years probation? Didn't he still plead to a felony? How he get his guns back? And that must be, is that a Georgia thing? How he get his guns back? I mean, the cash and the cars, okay, whatever. How he get the guns back? Xavier, I'm with you. Xavier said, can we be honest? Most criminals snitch. This whole code nonsense has never applied. It's more aspirational than anything. Well, I'm going to say this. It worked a long time in the mafia. Now, even the mafia had people snitch. Like in the 1960s, people, I think they started snitching. And like the 1960s, 1970s, when people really started having to face real jail time is when people started snitching. Okay, let's call a thing a thing. But yeah, I'm not even one of those people that even trip over the whole snitching thing. I'm with you. I think most people snitch. I think most people do what they have to do to get a better jail sentence, especially when they're looking at real jail time. Real jail time, yeah. A lot of people will be like, what you want to know? Give me the pen, give me the paper. Bring me a Coke, okay? Bag of chips. Come back in an hour, okay? So he can violate the probation and they can get him. Is that what it is? Because that is just crazy to me. Like, again, I understand if the forfeit, the judge said no, the forfeiture doesn't stand, he gets his stuff back. But I just feel like the weapons should not be on that list. But I don't know. I don't know. Emmy said, nah, this is where I clock out, not the 500 years of probation. You mean all the other stuff I said didn't make you clock out? That's what made you clock out? Oh, Lord, have mercy. All right, now, listen, Salt-N-Pepa, come here. Hell, Edmonds was a jail shop. And was. Chapel Hill, you must be from the area. And was. Baby Rayful. I'm gonna just shut up. And was. And I'm gonna leave it right there. I mean, you can't even cut up after you dead. It's too much. Salt-N-Pepa, come here. I need y'all to come here. So, y'all have been nominated into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is a great thing, especially as a female rap duo. I think that is a great, great, great accomplishment. Okay. Unfortunately for y'all have some unfinished business that is rearing its ugly head. Now, a lot of people don't fool with Salt-N-Pepa because they feel like she did Spinderella wrong. I mean, they did Spinderella wrong. Spinderella sued Salt-N-Pepa. They settled the lawsuit. And Spinderella has actually appeared with Salt-N-Pepa post-lawsuit. But again, if y'all want to still be mad, y'all be mad. Now, here's the problem. The Spinderella that we all know and love says that she wasn't invited to participate in the ceremony down to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she feels slighted by that, as she should. As she should. Now, the original Spinderella has come out now and said she feels some kind of way because ain't nobody reached out to her, and she feel like she should be invited to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now, let me say something. I decided I needed to look up how this works because a lot of people go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and they have had different members come in and come out, different versions of the group. I mean, think about the Temptations. It's been 500 of them. It's been 200 Full Tops. We know we had about 10 Supremes. Okay, so I'm sure, and then Lynyrd Skynyrd, Guns N' Roses, like all of these bands, there have been multiple variations. So I said, I need to find out what is the status quo. How does this work at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? So I'm going to read y'all what the official statement is from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then I'm going to give y'all my opinion. Okay. So according to the Google machine, it says, I asked the question, do all band members get invited to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony? That's what I said. The Google machine /AI responded and said, no, not all band members are always invited to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The decision is subjective and often focuses on band's classic or most influential lineup. Though the process can include band members' input and has sometimes resulted in controversies or over omitted members. So here are some factors in the decision. 1, classic lineups. Historically, the Rock and Roll Hall has tended to select the members who were part of the most iconic or well-known version of a band. 2, subjectivity. The criteria are not strictly defined and are open to interpretation of the nominating committee, which is made up of music industry professionals, journalists, and academics. 3, band input. In some recent cases, the Rock and Roll has incorporated the band themselves into the decision-making process regarding which members to induct. And have there been controversies? Yes. Here are some examples. Kiss, Lynyrd Skynyrd, The Temptations, Black Sabbath, Fleetwood Mac. Those are some of the examples of the controversies that they have had to deal with in the past. Now, let me say this. Salt-N-Pepa, y'all might have 99 problems, but this ain't one. Okay? This ain't one. It sounds like, first of all, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame decides who they're going to invite. It says that they have included input from the bands when controversies have arisen. However, the original invitation comes from the committee. So the committee is going to invite who they feel was part of the band. So to the Spinderella that we all know and love, if you didn't get an invitation, that's not because of Salt-N-Pepa. That's because of the committee. Now, did they ask Salt-N-Pepa? I'm not sure. That information I don't have in front of me. But it didn't originally go through Salt-N-Pepa to invite or not invite you. Now, can they petition? It looks like, can they make a fuss about it? Looks like they can if they want to. Again, don't know. But as for you in the back, right there, you, the original Spinderella, come here. The original Spinderella, come here. Come down front. Baby. Girl, don't nobody know you. Okay? You were no longer a part of the group by the time they went on tour for the album. Okay? Your picture is famously on the album cover for Hot, Cool, and Vicious. And that is the last time anybody has seen you, my love. Ma'am, you did not. Listen, I done told y'all this story a million times. I saw Salt-N-Pepa when they were torn with Hot, Cool, and Vicious. By the time they got to DC, she was not with them. And they proceeded to talk mad shit about her. The new Spinderella was on stage by the time they got to DC. Now, I don't know where the tour started, but by the time the tour got to the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland, the original DJ Spinderella was no longer a part of the group. So when they say influential, I would have to go back and see what you produced. We know you didn't write because Salt-N-Pepa didn't write their early hits. Herbie Lovebug and Kid and Play wrote their early hits. And that's another reason why when y'all start talking about rappers writing their own music, and I be trying to tell y'all that a whole lot of rappers didn't write their own stuff, y'all be getting caught up on shit that's not important, but that's neither here nor there. Salt-N-Pepa didn't even write their own music in the beginning. Herbie wrote it. Kid and Play wrote it. Okay? So, ma'am, I don't even know if you wrote anything. And there's no disrespect. But you weren't even on tour for this first album. I don't think, and this is just me, and I know we all want to be recognized for our contributions to things. Okay, I know we all want to be recognized. But ma'am, hey girl. She said she designed their t-shirt. Then they need to invite her down to the Project Runway. Okay. She can go do a Project Runway episode. And again, I'm sorry because I understand that everybody wants to be recognized. We all want to be recognized. I know, Toya, I know. Taya, I know we all want to be recognized, but ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't think that what your contribution meets the criteria that I just read. I just learned that one of my teachers was on the Shaggy album. Oh, it wasn't me, that album. So now y'all are debating about Destiny's Child. Can I say this about Destiny's Child? I'm going to say this. I think when Destiny's Child makes it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I feel like all members, except for that girl that was only on tour for 2 weeks, I feel like all members will be invited. The original 4, Michelle, who was the girl that came with, not the one that came for them 2 weeks, not the one that came with Michelle, and they fired her 2 weeks later, not her. She probably won't get invited. But the original 4 and Michelle, I believe will absolutely. I think all of them will be invited. That's Farrah. Oh, that's who y'all keep talking about in the chat. I don't think Farrah gonna get invited. Y'all think she gonna get invited? Y'all think she gonna get invited? LaToya and Latavia, I believe, absolutely will be invited, especially since they're all good now. Especially since they've all made up and everybody's in a good space. I think they will. I think they will, because their first 2 albums had the original 4, right? Wherever drop down my Destiny's Child scholars. But Farrah, did she even sing on any of the songs? Is her voice on any of the records? Yeah, I don't think Farrah. I don't think Farrah's gonna be invited. Yes, Corey, we were both at that show, baby, down to the Capitol Center. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Farrah sung on Say My Name. It must have been the remix because she didn't sing on the original, right? Oh, according to her. Oh, according to her. Okay. I think maybe she sang on the remix because they did do a remix of Say My Name, but the original, I don't know about that. But I wasn't in the studio, child. I don't know. LaToya and Latavia wrote some songs, and maybe they did. Yeah, I think LaToya and Latavia should absolutely be invited. If when that happens, because it's not an if, it's a when. When that happens, I believe they absolutely should be invited. I do. Oh Lord, okay, we didn't even get to it yet. Okay, y'all, we almost at the Tamar Diva. You say he posted another video, and he put some on his Instagram. Andrew, what'd he do? Hold on, y'all. We almost to that. We only had we was gonna talk about Porsha and Simon, and then we was gonna get to this Tamar and Funky Diva situation. Hold on, hold please. Okay, so my person who just dropped the T said I can tell it. So give me a second. I'm gonna tell that T. Let me go see what's going on with Funky. Let's see what's going on with Funky. Okay. Look at that. As soon as I open up my phone, Tina Knowles and dropped the video on. I'm looking at Tina Knowles with some on Instagram. Okay, hold on. He did another video? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Lord. Hold on, y'all. Hold, please. I don't see nothing else. Oh, Andrea, we already talked. We got that video. We got that. He just went live though. You know, he just went live for his regular show. I'm sure he's gonna talk about it on his show. But no, that video, we already know about that video, Andrea. I thought you meant he just dropped something just now, child. We about to get there. So let's talk about Porsha and Simon, and then we're gonna get to this Tamar funky shit. Okay. Yeah, that's the video I saw already. I already saw that video. Thank y'all. I already saw that one. That video, he dropped that right before we went live. Yeah. So they said that Porsha done sued Simon for contempt of court because she said she's suing him. Okay, so this is what she want. She said he owed her like $600 and something thousand for the house and stuff. And then she said that she want him to pay off the Rolls Royce so she could drive it because allegedly it don't have no tags on it. So she can't drive it legally. Allegedly. This all alleged. And on IG a few minutes ago. Okay, hold on. Let me go over to the Instagram. Hold on. Let me go over to the Instagram, y'all. Hold, please. Hold on. It says, huh? Andrew, send it to my inbox because I don't see what you're talking about. I don't see it. Send it to my inbox because I don't see nothing. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. You talking about this text message? Okay, he dropped a text message showing that she knew. All right, let me know what you're talking about, Andrea. I don't see it, boo. I know he goes live every night. That's what I'm saying. He's live for his regular show, but I'm sure he's going to talk about it. That's what I'm saying. So, allegedly, basically what Porsha is saying is that Simon is in contempt of court because he is not doing what the judge told him to do. And as a result, he owed her all this money because he's not paying the mortgage and the maintenance on the house and the Rolls Royce, and he ain't gave her money that she supposed to get per month. Porsha, baby, come here. Come here, baby, come here. Come here, Porsha. Baby, come here. Porsha, I told you a month ago that man wasn't going to give you no money. Now, I know you probably didn't listen to me. You don't know me, and I understand that you don't know who the hell I am, and that's fine. But Porsha, baby, I told you a month ago that man wasn't going to give you no money. You done put your house up for sale. You done moved your mama out of your old house and moved her into the new house. And you trying to sell that old house so that you can, I guess, give you a little money, give you a little something. You get a little yang around the house for a while. Baby, you waiting on something that's not going to happen. Okay? Baby, Simon's not giving you no money. Furthermore, you want the judge to find him in contempt. Who gonna serve him? Who going to Dubai? You paying your lawyer to send a courier to Dubai to serve that man? Where is he? Do we even know where in the world is Waldo? He say he in Dubai. We don't know where that man is. That man could be anywhere in the United States. I mean, in the world, other than the United States. I'm sorry, I was say other than the United States. Man, we don't know where he is. Contempt of what? It's a legal. Well, I'm sure there's a legal reason why she had to do it. I'm just, giving my commentary. I'm sure she's just covering all her bases and dotting her I's and crossing her T's. I'm sure this is what she has to do. But I'm just saying, I feel like, who was that said that the only people that win in divorce are the lawyers? And I'm sure this is her storyline. I'm sure we're going to get footage of her talking to the girls and crying about Simon this and Simon that. I'm sure we're going to get footage of her talking to her lawyer. Like, I'm sure this is her storyline. I'm sure this is her storyline. Poor little Tink. Girl, did you really think you was going to get some money out this man? Diva, what are you doing, girl? You said, well, he is talking about it live on, girl, what? You must be using a voice thing or something. He talking about it? Okay, hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna play it. Give me a second. Because he did do a video. Hold on. Tracy, what you just sent me? What just happened? Oh, it's a video of Sierra dancing. Oh, she don't look pregnant here. Wait a minute, let me see. Does she look pregnant? No, she don't look pregnant right here. Go ahead, Sierra girl. Porsha, okay, the gravy train is up. Okay, hold on. Let's see what Funky's saying. Well, let me say, because y'all can go with this. Let's just talk about it. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. He live now. Hold on.
Antoine Latham has been made whole. We are at level set. You shot your last shot. I shot mine back. As far as I'm concerned, we are even.
Okay, he said they're even.
Concerned, we could even still get on the phone later on tonight, later on tomorrow, talk about where it went wrong and put all of this behind us, because that is the way my maturity is set up. but I'm not the bigger person. And I will not be the bigger person. I'm going to meet you where you at every time. So, Tamar and team, if y'all want it to be done, it's done. But every time she posts something subliminally, that...
Okay. He's sort of repeating what he said earlier. Hold on. All right, let me see what this says. Okay, so he just posted a text message that shows that what Tamar said yesterday was a lie. Listen, put a 1 in the chat if y'all thought Tamar was telling the truth last night. She knew since Wednesday that people were starting to accuse me of doing something to her. Even while in the hospital, she had her phone. She was posting on her stories and responding to miscellaneous texts. She was fully aware of what was going on, and yet she chose not to say anything. She knew that they were eating me up alive as a result of her post, and she said nothing. From Wednesday through the entire weekend up until yesterday, she sat back and watched them people crucify me, when all she had to say was, y'all funky cool. She was not in a coma. She was texting and posting every damn thing else. She could have played something to clear my name. But I'm the bad friend. As you can see, I was checking on her. No response to my inquiries on her health, but quick response to the mess. So, yeah. Okay. So let me say something. All right. Then Tamar's doctor came down here to verify her story. Again, I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of it. The doctor then came down here and verified that she's Tamar's doctor. I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of it. Okay.
Experience. I just had to speak about what I was going through.
Hi, my name is Dr. Amira Ogunleya, and I am a cosmetic dentist out of Miami, Florida. I was recently contacted by Tamar Braxton's team, who reported a very traumatic injury. She woke up in a pool full of blood and saw many fractured teeth on her floor. She flew to me immediately within 24 hours. Upon evaluation, I confirmed that she did, in fact, have several fractured teeth. She even had an avulsed tooth, which is a tooth that's come completely out of the socket. She also appeared to have a fractured septum. We were able to perform immediate oral surgery on her, and we were able to stabilize her for now as she continues to heal. However, she will require several appointments to get her fully to her original smile. We also recommended that Tamar immediately see a medical doctor to evaluate, which appeared to be the deviated septum, broken septum. And upon their evaluation, they determined that she did, in fact, have a fractured nose. As far as the cause, the medical team ruled out seizure, ruled out stroke, and the only thing left that it could possibly be is somnambulism, which is sleepwalking. Oftentimes, in cases of sleepwalking, the person has...
So, here's my problem. First of all, ma'am, you are a dentist, and I mean no disrespect to that. But what I'm saying is, you're a dentist. You said we ruled out ... which means the only thing left. Do you know how many other issues it could be other than sleepwalking? So, and let's be clear, I have friends who were sleepwalkers, and it is dangerous, and you can hurt yourself. Okay, so I'm not lessening what it is. I don't want to make it seem like it's something silly. Oh, she was sleepwalking. I know people who walk in their sleep, and it is a very dangerous thing. But here's what I also want to say. Girl, what other doctor did you go to get this diagnosis? Because the dentist is not the person to diagnose somebody. I mean, I wouldn't go to a heart doctor if I'm having problems with my woo-ha. I wouldn't go to a neurosurgeon if I'm having problems with my sight. Now, can it be connected? Sure, it can be connected. Sure, it could be connected. But I'm going to go to the area specialist first. Ma'am, you did not, first of all, y'all didn't even examine that. You didn't examine that lady. You worked on her teeth, allegedly. So I'm kind of side-eyeing that. But girl, okay, you was walking in your sleep. But Tamar, once again, did we need a whole full video? And I understand what you're going to say is, well, the people didn't believe me. They thought it was a PR stunt. So that's why I had to come down here and tell the people, baby, this was a whole produced video. Y'all heard it had music playing. It had the pictures embedded. It was a whole edited video. It wasn't like this lady just came down and was like, yeah, I did see Tamar in my office and, you know, I fixed her teeth. Man, they had pictures. She had a full, you know, she had full glam. I'm like, girl, that's a lot. And we didn't need that. I didn't need all of that. Now, maybe some people did. Maybe some. What up, Crystal Hager? Maybe some people need that. But I just feel like, yeah, and when did the doctor film this? Because it's real convenient. This fully edited video done dropped. Let me let y'all see. In case y'all didn't see it, I'm going to turn the volume down. I'm going to let y'all see it. Because... Oh, and somebody remind me about hype. Just Xavier, somebody just say, give me, after we get done, just say hype. Put it in the chat and I'll remember what I want to say.
It has no memory or recollection.
Hold on, let me show y'all this. Baby, this is a whole edited video. Do y'all see that? Man, that's a lot, Tamar. How about in the time it took you to get that edited video together, you could have called your friend, Funky Diva, and y'all could have had a conversation. Not an AI dentist. Oh, y'all are cutting up. Y'all are cutting up. Lower thirds and everything. Right, they had to... Look, listen. I'm not going to say that this woman didn't hurt herself. I think that that's real. I don't think she's lying about any of this. I mean, well, let me rewind. I don't think she's lying about her teeth. I think what she said happened. It's the way she's choosing to handle it is where I'm side-eyeing, right? She did get Dr. Heavenly's number. I think Dr. Heavenly was on vacation or something. Dr. Heavenly wasn't home. She wasn't available. So that's why Tamar had to get another lady to do it. From my understanding, she did reach out to Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Heavenly wasn't available. Now let's talk about Funky Diva and Tamar. Honestly, at this point, you guys. So, okay, let me rewind. So Funky Dineva did a video today. Okay, let me rewind even further. Tamar started dropping subliminals on her Instagram story. They did make up last night, okay? They made up last night. Everybody was like, okay, fine, whatever. But then today, Tamar started posting subliminals. She said, bitch, my voice is my PR stunt with laughing emojis. See, she put that thing right there. Then she posted, and this, oh no, that's what Funky Dineva said. Hold on. Then she posted, telling my story was my biggest fear, but there are so many more people who need help. Use me, Lord. So then she also said on her Instagram, she also said, hold on, y'all. Lord, she done posted a bunch of stuff. Hold on. She posted some other subliminals. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So Funky Dineva felt like those were subliminals directed at him. So then Funky Dineva posted the following. Shouldn't you be somewhere recovering or waiting on a blood transfusion since you almost died and woke up in a pool of blood? Just how big was that pool? Was it Olympic size, standard size, a kiddie pool, or a little bit of sink blood that we occasionally spit out when we are brushing our teeth? I'm beyond positive that was the matter. Your near-death experience sure as hell didn't leave you grateful to be alive enough to the point where you would stop being messy, dramatic, and desperately seeking attention. You must ain't fall hard enough. Maybe you should get drunk, take them crazy pills, and pass out again. Lady, I done told you, leave me alone. I'm trying my hardest to not take it there with you. This is your second warning. I suggest you go on about your snaggletooth business. This ain't what you want. This is your second warning to leave me alone. Drop this shit and stop posting subliminal posts. The world knows you are talking about me, Tamar. Then he put, and this toothless Muppet is still. And this toothless Muppet is still bumping her gums, literally. So then he said, I just read that. Okay, hold on, I just read that. So I was like, I'm going to be honest with y'all, and I'm going to say that I did read Tamar's post, but I did not automatically jump to the conclusion that she was talking about Funky, simply because I thought they made up last night. So I was like, where's this coming from? Because I thought y'all were good. But then when Funky did his video earlier, it did put some perspective. And what he said was, he woke up this morning after he thought they were good yesterday. They were good last night. He woke up this morning and he said that she had deleted the apology. Because, she posted that little apology, right? He said she deleted the apology and then she unfollowed him and she blocked him. And he said at the end of the day, he really don't care about her unblocking him and unfollowing him. But he said then she started posting the subliminals. Okay? So, exactly, Ray. That's the same thing she did with Craig. She made up with Craig and then she dropped subliminals and then shaded him. Right. So this is what I'm going to do. So when I listened to the video, that's right before I went live. He was basically like, If this is how you want it, fine. If you don't want to, we ain't good no more. We ain't cool no more. Fine. We ain't cool no more. But stop talking about me and I'll stop talking about you. Stop posting subliminals. Stop posting. Like, stop it. He was like, I don't know what happened to you overnight. I don't know how we were good last night. And now this morning you done got a bee in your bonnet and now you mad all over again. He said that he knows that her team basically had to twist her arm to post a little bullshit apology to begin with, but he accepted it and was ready to just move forward. This is what I'm going to say about all of this. This how I feel about the whole thing, honestly. This how I feel about the whole thing. Y'all ever have somebody in your life that can feel one way and literally, depending on who they're talking to, they change how they feel? I feel like that is how Tamar is. When Tamar is talking to the person on the left, then that's how she feels with the person. But the minute she talks to somebody else and they'll say, I wouldn't have accepted that apology. That was bullshit. Fucky Diva did a video threatening to tell all your business. I wouldn't apologize to his ass. And I feel like people can get in her head and then she can switch it up. And I feel like that's what happened last night. Regardless about whether people feel like she owed him an apology or didn't owe him an apology or whatever the situation is, I ain't debating none of that. But I feel like she dropped the apology. He said, and he even said, Tamar, we good. Like, I just didn't appreciate how you handled it, but we're good. In my opinion, they could have moved on. I'm not saying they could have been friends, but I'm saying they could have moved on. But somebody last night got in her head, and maybe she got in her own head. Maybe it was a voice. But somebody got in her head. Now, this is what I'm going to say. Just like I said yesterday about that lady that allegedly claimed that Simon Gobadia scammed her, and she thought she was coming down here warning us about him being a scammer. And I was like, girl, we knew. You the one that didn't know. This is how I feel about the Funky Diva thing. How many times you got to... See, I've always been the kind of person that if you touch the fire and you get burned, I don't need to feel it for myself. I saw you get burned. I saw you get burned. I saw the fire burn you. I don't need to touch it. I'm good. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to keep my hands to myself. Even when there are people who I know have a history of being on some bullshit, even if I'm cool with them, I always know in the back of my mind that the potential is there for them to fuck me over. So I'll never give them enough that when mad day come, they can fuck me over. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I wouldn't be cool with somebody that has a bad reputation. But what I am going to say is I don't allow myself to be in a situation where that person can get me. So if Tamar is a good time, Funky, let Tamar be a good time. But you should never have allowed Tamar, whether it's just in your heart, in my opinion, whether it's just in your heart or physically, to be in a space where she can hurt you. This isn't the situation with the fire. They're both messy. So y'all know I take situations on an individual basis. I don't take the totality of stuff because to me, I think in this situation, I do not think that Funky Diva did anything. I think in my opinion, in this situation, Tamar started it. Now y'all know I ain't got no love lost for Funky Diva. Y'all know that. And y'all know how I felt about, I have given y'all my opinion about Funky Diva when he defended Tamar with the Craig thing, when he defended Dr. Heavenly. I have given y'all my opinion. So do I think that Funky Diva has done his fair share of bullshit? Sure. Absolutely. And we've talked about it. But on the flip side, This situation, if I take it individually and I don't look at the totality of who Funky Dineva is, but I just look at this one situation, in my opinion, Tamar was wrong. And somebody yesterday was like, but Tamar never said his name. She didn't. You're absolutely correct. She didn't. And I don't even think that when she put her post up there that she thought that anybody would connect Funky Dineva to it. So I don't think that this was premeditated. Absolutely not. I do not think she purposely set out to create a problem with Funky Dineva. I do not believe that. But what I do believe, though, is when she saw him becoming collateral damage, I do feel like she should have come down and said something. Now, it sounds like she legitimately was in the hospital and she legitimately had a lot of shit going on. But like Funky Dineva said, she didn't have no problem texting him about bullshit. She didn't have no problem dropping down on social media and liking shit and posting shit. So she could have came down here and just said, y'all, Funky good. Leave Funky alone. Funky volunteered for that, right? What you mean? What you mean he volunteered for? For what? What you mean, Kim? But now I am going to say, Kim, maybe this is what you're talking about. He didn't have to. I don't know why y'all keep saying he didn't have to say anything. I feel like he did. There were people literally making YouTube videos saying he tried to kill Tamar. Yes, he did. In my opinion, I would have done the same thing. I used that example the other day. If I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna use Chef Don Don as an example. If me and Chef Don Don are hanging out in Atlanta and everybody know we hanging out in Atlanta and something happens to me, and the last person that everybody saw me with was Chef Don Don, if I post down here, I do a video and say, y'all, I don't know what happened to me last night. I woke up this morning, I done lost some teeth. I'm in the emergency room. I don't know what happened to me last night. And all y'all know is the last person y'all saw me with was Chef Don Don. And people start doing it'd be one thing if ain't nobody say stuff. Y'all, people were, let me show y'all. Cause he posted this. I need y'all to understand. And I hear what some of y'all don't feel like that matters. And that's fine. Everybody has a right to feel how they feel. But if it's me, I'm gonna say something. If it's me, I'm gonna say something. Hold on, let me show y'all. And y'all might already know what I'm about to show y'all, and that's fine, but I'm gonna still show it. Do y'all see this right here? Y'all see this right here? Let me show y'all. This is a video that somebody made on YouTube, and the title says, Tamar Braxton almost unalived by Funky Dineva. You mean to tell me that y'all wouldn't want somebody to clear your name? That's crazy to me. I understand that y'all might not like Funky Dineva. That's fine. Y'all ain't got to like Funky Dineva. But what I am going to say is, for y'all to feel like he's wrong for wanting his name to be cleared, I think that's crazy. And this is just one example. Tasha K made a video. Michelle A.T. made a video. And I could probably just type in Funky Dineva /Tamar, and I could probably find 5 or 6 other videos of people that have similar titles. Y'all, I'm sorry. I don't think he was wrong for coming down here and speaking and defending himself. You would defend yourself. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all wouldn't defend yourself if people were literally were putting information out there accusing you of trying to unalive somebody? You don't see, I think sometimes, and this isn't directed at any one person, this is just in general. I think sometimes y'all forget that just because it's social media don't make it, it's still the real world. It's still the real world. We, at that point, we didn't know what was going on with Tamar. Tamar might have been talking to the police saying, I think somebody tried to kill me last night. And you got videos all over the internet saying Funky Diva did it. At the very least, he could have had the police knocking at his damn door. I'm sorry. I don't think he was wrong. And again, y'all don't have to like Funky Diva, but take Funky Diva out of the equation and look at it from the perspective of you literally have people saying you tried to unalive this woman. It doesn't have to be credible sources. It doesn't matter. Now, Funky, this is where I'm going to get on him. And again, he ain't never going to see it, and that's okay. But this is my opinion. Funky, you have spoken about therapy and going to therapy. I think you should examine your need to be in proximity with toxic women. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. I think you need to examine your need to be in proximity with toxic women. Because there is something in you that makes you put up with, accept, yada, 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 this type of behavior from the people in your life that you claim as friends. See, we too old to use the friend word for everybody we know. And Funky, you too old to use the friend word with everybody you know. I think about you and Quad. I think about you and Dr. Heavenly. I think about you and Tamar. I even think about you and Michelle Atielian. I think about you and Tasha K. Hell, you and Claudia Jordan. I feel like the list goes on and on, right? There is something in you where you, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. I don't know Funky Diva. I met him, but we ain't friends by any stretch of the imagination. He probably wouldn't know me from a hole in the wall, walk past me in public, right? Clear. But I just feel like you should want to surround yourself with people that honor you and respect you. And I just don't feel like you do. Just because you hang around gay men does not make you an ally. Just because you can pick up gay lingo doesn't make you an ally. Just because you might like gay men doesn't mean you like gay women or lesbians. Doesn't mean you like trans women. So I think that you might need to examine, and I said this with the whole Dr. Heavenly thing. I said it when he defended Dr. Heavenly, and I said, I don't understand how you could sit across from somebody who you just said stuff like that all the time. Oh, that's just Dr. Heavenly. And I told you guys, whenever these things come up, I always compare it to black and white. And I have to ask myself, would I continuously surround myself with a person, a white person or a non-black person who was making racial slurs at me? Would I call that person a friend? Would I continue to allow myself to be around that person? Would I continue to allow myself to be in I mean, hell, business, friendship, or anything. So that's just where I am with the funky thing. Like, I don't think that when it comes to this situation, I understand where Funky's coming from. Now I do think he need to just stop. Like that last video, if she keep dropping subliminals and I know she talking about me, I'm gonna keep talking. Now I feel like you just in your feelings. Cause Tamar gonna be Tamar. And like I said, I didn't assume she was talking about Funky Diva until he said, well, she blocked him and she unfollowed him and she deleted the apology. Okay, now I understand why he feels like it was about him. Well, he said that. He said, you're going to pay me for my pain. That's that. He said that. So, yeah, DB said, honestly, at this point, it's for the check. Yeah, he said that. Somebody said trauma bonding. She's doing it for free and he's making money. Well, there you go. I honestly believe he has boundary issues. If he's not overstepping with his words, he oversteps with how he interacts. He says that he sleeps with all his friends. Who does that? Oh. He said people are still texting and saying horrible things about him. Well, they're going to say that. I mean, unfortunately, at this point, the genie's out the bottle. You ain't going to put that genie back in the bottle. But anyway, you guys, I was on here a lot. Look, y'all had me on here for 2 hours, child. We've been running our mouth all night. Lord have mercy. We was in here a long time, y'all. Long time. I got 2 more things to say before we get out of here. First of all, we've had over 200 people in here. Can we get over 200 likes? Can we get over 200 likes, please? And thank you. Second of all, there's a new feature on YouTube. It's called Hype, right? If you go to the YouTube video, you know how you can go in the comments and you can scroll over and you can either leave a comment or you can scroll over and see where the live comments are. Well, now there's a third option. Let me see if I can find a video on here. I think Mims had it on his video. Hold on. Let me go to Mims' video. There's now a third option and they're calling it Hype, right? So you guys as subscribers can hype our videos. And the more people hype our video, the more YouTube will push the video. So here it is right here. I just went to Mims' last video. Y'all see over there in the corner where it has the 3 dots, right? So the first dot is just you can leave a comment. The second dot is the live chat. You can see it says there, see what other people said about this video while it was live. But if you scroll over to the third video, nope, it's now I done lied. Look, I now done told the lie. It's not on this video. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Anyway, that's where you find it, child. You can hype the video. I'm sorry. So I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to hype the videos as much as you can, please, and thank you. You can also do what's called Ask. That's a new feature as well. I think that's the Hype feature. I think that's the same thing. Where it's like an AI feature that you can just type in questions and answers and you can talk about the video. Again, that helps push the video. Now, I ain't trying to give y'all homework assignments, okay? I ain't trying to say, dang, really be you a teacher. You got us doing homework assignments. But if y'all can really just hype the videos, please, I appreciate that. Chapel Hill said you can only hype 3 videos a week. I ain't greedy. Thank you, Chapel Hill. Thank you, boo. I ain't greedy. I ain't greedy at all. If you see the hype option, you ain't got to do all 3 for me. You could do one for Don Don. You could do one for Mims. You could do one for Pam. You could do one for Abby. You could do one for El Teddy. Like, if you see the option, I'm just asking, can y'all do it? And not just for me, but for all of your content creators, especially the smaller ones, because that's what's going to help us. YouTube has definitely changed the algorithm. They've changed how we're getting paid. I don't know about you, Don Don, but my money ain't looking the same, okay? So if y'all could do that, I really would appreciate it. Right. Don Don said it's not on every video, only the ones they select. Right. So if you see it, please hype the video for me. I appreciate that. I'm just asking. So if you see it again, for all of your favorites. I'm not greedy. I ain't saying you got to do it for just for me, but all of your YouTube favorites, especially the smaller content creators, because that is how that just helps us. It's the same thing with the likes. Likes show engagement. I told you guys. That's why we beg for the likes, because the more likes we get on the video, YouTube is just a machine, you guys. The more likes we get, it sends a message to the machine saying, oh, they're enjoying this content. Let's push it. Let's get more people in there. And so that's why some of y'all be like, I didn't even get a notification from YouTube. You didn't get a notification because I have 18,000 subscribers. YouTube does not send a notification to all 18,000 of my subscribers. They send the notification when I go live to a select number of subscribers. And the more people like the video, then they send out more notifications. That's why some of y'all be like, you've been live for an hour and I'm just getting a notification, because you weren't a part of that original selection. But the more likes that people, it sends a message, and YouTube said, oh, well, we might as well let more people know that she's live. Let's let more people know, because they're enjoying it. But if I'm sitting here, you know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting here for an hour and ain't nobody, it's only 20 likes, then what YouTube says is, well, she got some people in there listening to her, but they ain't really feeling it. You see what I mean? It's just a machine, you guys. So that's why we beg for the likes. Tracy says she just sent me a screenshot. Hold on. Okay, Tracy just sent me the screenshot. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, here it is right here. See, on El Teddy's video, it says hype it up. So you can hype that video. See right there? And then that lets El Teddy know where he is on the leaderboard. And the more people that hype his video, it pushes his video. And that helps us, you guys. The other thing is when you, thank you, Corey. That's the last thing I was going to say, and then I'm going to get out of here. When you see us schedule a video, that's why I try my best to schedule a video as early as I can, but sometimes I just don't know when I'm going to get home. Sometimes I just don't know all of that. But Scotty's really good about scheduling his shit. Scotty will have stuff scheduled for 2 weeks for that. Scotty done probably already scheduled his Real Housewives of Potomac review. Now that he knows when it's going to come on, Scotty done probably already scheduled it. That's the truth. But when you guys see us schedule videos and you click the notification, that also helps. He did. I told you, I have to get better with it, because I know Scotty don't play no games. I need to get better with it. I need to get better with that, because Scotty don't. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and schedule mine too. I feel discriminated against by YouTube, child. We all are. Y'all, let me get off of here so I can go watch Big Brother and go to bed. So as for this weekend, I do not have any major plans this weekend. So I'm going to see if the crew wants to get together and do a Big Brother review tomorrow. I think I'm coming straight home from work tomorrow, I think. Not sure. JB and I will be doing Beyond the Gates on Saturday. Sunday morning, we'll be doing Ready to Love with Shade in the City. And all the rest of the stuff, not sure. What are the purple crowns for? That's for engagement. That's to let me know who the people in the chat are, who are my top people in the chat. And then at the end of the live, it'll tell you like who your top people who talked in the chat. Like the more comments you leave, the more things you say in the chat, it keeps track of that. So based on your crowns, and it'll say number 1, number 2, number 3. So that it lets you know who your top. It's just all of these things are YouTube's way of trying to see what people's engagement is. So that's why. And over on the review, I keep saying this. I'm really going to say this and then get off of here. Over on the review channel, y'all, I think I might, so that I can get caught up, I think I may just be doing some recorded uploads to get myself caught up, because I love doing them live and interacting with you guys, and my numbers are better when I go live. But just so that I can get caught up, I may just have to do some pre-record. Like I ended up doing Heart and Hustle as a pre-record and uploaded it, and the numbers were pretty decent. Divorce Sisters, I've already pre-recorded 2 of them. I just got to schedule them to upload. Love After Lockup, I think I'm going to end up having to do that as a pre-record, because at this point, I'm 3 episodes behind. So I may end up doing that as a pre-record. And I think that pretty much gets me caught up. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. And then I'll be caught up on Beyond the Gates on Saturday. So, but we'll see how the weekend goes. Because again, like I said, oh, and I forgot I'm off on Monday. So maybe I can get some stuff done. Right. And I got Real Housewives of Miami and Big Brother. Just know we're going to have some stuff going on over there. Okay. Over on the review channel. With that being said, y'all, let me get out of here for real. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.